Hi there! Welcome to Cindy Crafts. Today I'm going to do a little draw with me. Maybe there and there. Update on me. I have nothing to say. Maybe I will insert a clip over this. Tag. Maybe I'll do a tag. I don't know. I'm using the 3-placer for the first time ever, but this picture has so much white in it. It is tremendous. And so I figured I would do that. Oh, look at that. The hair on there. And the crevice. There. And some of these are not straight enough. I don't know what happened over here. These are straight. This is the one I've done today. These are all, I don't like it when I can see the symbol underneath. And I keep doing this and it keeps like moving back. And I made that worse. It's supposed to be draw with me and this is a fix with me. I usually do this at the end, but this was bothering me. Okay, I was going to do a tag, but of course, did I print something out or anything? No. And I've told you all about me, really. I know my sister and I are going to do the throwback tag, I think. That Wendy did, and Mrs. Crochet and Coffee did. So I don't know if that helped at all or not. And I don't know if I'm in frame or not. Tell as I stand up. I think I am. Okay. Oh, I do have a funny story to tell. I was at work and some of my coworkers, my work has a, what's called Walk on Wednesday. And everybody will get together and walk around this park that we have outside of our office, and we do a few times around. And now granted it's, you know, like 85 degrees, and which, you know, not bad, no humidity or anything, but I work inside all day and I'm not used to it. So that'll bring me up to another part of my story. But anyway, so we were out walking and one of the other gals we were walking with, I am in like a weekly meeting with her, and I have been for the past few months, and we've, you know, talked a lot about, you know, everything pretty much. But this was more of a kind of a get to know your coworkers kind of thing. And you guys all know I'm an introvert, so I don't really, you know, deal a lot with people on, you know, my choice type of thing. But the girl that I was with, you know, I knew her. So, well, I was with a group of gals that I know. And so we were walking around and we were talking about, you know, life and whatever. And I mentioned that I have a YouTube channel now, and that, you know, all excited because, you know, I have 26 subscribers and I have 13 videos up, and, you know, I was just, and she goes, "Oh, what do you do?" And I said, "Oh, I do all kinds of crafts and everything." I said, "But," I said, "really the only thing that," I said, "my channel is for my crafts, but the only thing I've done so far is my new love, which is diamond painting." And she says, "Oh my gosh, I do diamond painting." And she said, "I have a channel too." And she only has one video up, and it's not diamond painting. She has a crafts, kind of a business. She has all different kinds of little businesses that she does, and she's, you know, super smart and, you know, whatever. And she is, oh, I picked the wrong one off. This is the one I wanted to pick off because this one has the hole in it. Anyway. Dewey. No. Somebody's walking down the street. You don't need to bark. Stop. Okay. So she does craft fairs, and she does a lot of quilting and things, and she has a beautiful craft room. I didn't even know she crafted, and she had a beautiful craft room. I mean, I'm so jealous, and sewing machine set up in there, and, you know, just gorgeous. And so we compared the people we knew, the channels we knew of, and so I subscribed to her channel, and she subscribed to mine, and she's Misha Crafting Diva, and she has a sewing video up right now, is what she has. And maybe since I'm on a roll on the white, maybe I'll go ahead and go to the white. Let me make sure I'm framed and everything. Maybe I'll move this over. I'm not sure. Yes, I am. Oh, it's a little crooked, but you guys get the gist. Okay. And so that was really cool that we had, you know, all this in common, and we didn't even know it. I wanted to show you guys, I made this, it took me about 2 minutes to make a drill pin out of the other day I couldn't sleep, and so I got up and I had about, I don't know, 20 minutes, so I made these 2 drill pins, and this is what it looked like, but I took the cover off. And we got these at Target last year for $1, but I think these are the same ones that are at the dollar store that people are making the pens out of. I know, like the ones with breast cancer and whatnot, but I found a really easy way to do it, and it has a little bit different parts than, I think it was the Abstract Crafter that I was watching, and she did some pens. She did the mermaid. I think it was her that did the mermaid and things, but And then she did one like this, but she had to make some other modifications. I mean, it took me all of, 2 or 3 minutes to do it. So I plan on doing another video of me doing one. We have another, I'm going to steal my parents had one. They were all in our stockings last year. And so my parents have one, and I'm going to steal that and make a drill pin out of it so that you guys can see what it looks like. And I'll probably will save it for my giveaway. I don't know when I'm going to do one, but I will. And so I thank you all for commenting about how, yes, you want my sister to be involved, and so you can watch her do the drill with me as well. And so I have her talked into it, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a table over there and put this arm contraption, attach it to it, and do it kind of at an angle so you could see us both work and see how meticulous she is versus me that just kind of place and go, place and go, place and go. So I want to get this one done because I want to start some of my other ones that I have. I have so many that I want to get to it. And, well, actually, sorry, I was getting something off of one of these drills. I did buy a custom from Evermoment, and it is a picture of my husband and I at our wedding, and I bought a 60 by 50, I think. That's what she recommended. And it took her all of a couple minutes to do it. And Gracie, do you have to go outside? I think I have bells at the back door, and I think sometimes she rings the bell so that she can go play out there. Do you have to go outside, Gracie? Do you have to go outside? Okay, she's getting excited, so I guess she has to go outside. So I will be right back. I will pause it and be right back. Okay, I am back now. Okay, so what I was going to continue to say about the whole walk on Wednesday thing. Well, I didn't know about it, and I went and I had a big lunch. I had a patty melt and french fries and all this. I was wearing dress clothes I had socks, some heavy socks, and uh-oh, dog's throwing up. Hold on. Alrighty, here we go again. That's why she wanted to go outside. She wanted to eat grass, and then she came in here and threw up. So, anyways, what I was talking about. So I had a big lunch, and then I found out we had to go, and I had dress clothes on because I had a meeting that afternoon, and they also were doing they were mowing the grass in the park, so the smell of the freshly cut grass, and I'm allergic to that smell, but so, and because we were talking about diamond painting and I was all engrossed and having fun and whatnot, we decided to go an extra few times around. So here's my new drill pin. Works really well. So, so we decided to go a couple times around with some new people that showed up and were going around there with us. And of course we talked about diamond painting the whole time, and it was, you know, great. And so I get back in the office, and the reason why I'm doing those is because here's 3, here's 3, here's 3, here's 3, here's 3. So I knew there was going to be a ability to use the 3 placers. So I get back into the office and start getting ready for my meeting that I had, and started getting a headache. And I was really hot when I came in, really, really hot. And I stood in front of my fan, and I'm hot anyway at work. And I always have a fan on, even in the winter. And so I was extremely hot. Like I said, I'm not used to the sun. I was sunburnt when I got inside. And I'm, you know, I have blue eyes, light skin. And so I'm really susceptible to getting sunburnt and things. And I suffer from migraines, really bad migraines. And so I was getting ready for this meeting, and I took one of my migraine pills, and I hydrated, and, you know, all that you're supposed to do. And it was hurting pretty bad, but I knew I had to do this meeting. And so I sucked it up, and I got a little bit into the meeting, and I excused myself to go get an ice pack. And I was leading the meeting on this particular point, so I was talking, and I went and got an ice pack, and I was talking with the ice pack plastered to the right side of my face because it was on the right side, just, you know, migraine. And I can get really nauseous as a result of migraines, depending on how bad they are. And so I was sitting there, and I got really, really flushed and broke out in a sweat and started getting really nauseous, and, you know, all of that. And we got to a point in the meeting where I wasn't leading anymore. There were questions and things, so I excused myself. And and the ice pack that I had was one of those blue ones, and with the little beads inside, and it had opened up and got all over my face and forehead and whatnot. So that was precious. And so I did say I need to go clean up. It, you know, went all over my face, whatnot. And so I went out, and I was on my way to the bathroom to go clean up from that. And I had all my stuff with me, my paperwork, my phone, you know, all that, my drink. And the other crafter was waiting out there for me. She had come down to show me the paintings that she's waiting for from AliExpress, and that she'll be doing, and how excited she is. And so we were standing in the bathroom. No, not the bathroom. We were standing in the kitchen, which is on the way to the bathroom. And so we were standing there and talking. She was showing me these beautiful paintings, and I looked at her and I said, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna throw up." And so I dropped my stuff in the kitchen and ran to the bathroom. And so it was horrible. And then I went back to my desk and got a piece of gum, of course, and picked up my stuff. And she had already gone back to her office. And I picked up my stuff and I went back to my desk, and I got another ice pack, threw that one away, and then I decided that I needed to lay in a dark room for a minute. So where do we have available but the supply closet? So, and I have a little pillow at my desk, and so that goes behind me when I sit. And so I grabbed that and went into the supply closet and shut the door and laid down on the floor for a few minutes, and then I got up and went to the bathroom again, and then I stuck it out for another few hours, and then my sister came and picked me up at work. And yeah, it was so bad that I mean, it was one of the worst ones I think I've ever had. And it was just horrible. And so I didn't work for the next 2 days. It was so bad, and it kept changing sides. So one day it was the first day it was the right side, then it changed to the left side, then it went back to the right side. It's one of those times where you just can't get away from it. And people that don't have migraines don't appreciate how it could completely incapacitate you in a matter of minutes. I mean, it goes from, and of course I threw up the migraine pill, and I wasn't able to, I didn't have any nausea medicine with me at work, and so it was bad. I got home, took my nausea medicine, went to bed, and there I stayed for 2 days, and feeling better today. But yeah, that was not fun. Dark room, nauseous. I hate being nauseous. I hate having the migraine. The migraine and the nausea, just, I could do without. And I'm hoping as I get older, well, I've had them since I was 16, so I don't know about that. If it's something that, I used to have daily headaches, and they put me on a beta blocker and some other preventative type things, and that seems to help the daily headaches, which was a lifesaver, because, you know, not only was I having the migraines, but I was having them every day because of the daily things. And those are more like this one felt more like I mean, it was a migraine, but it kind of felt like a cluster, you know, where it's all clustered and then it moves sides. Sorry, somebody was calling me and it shut my phone off, so I don't know where I was with my story. But anyway, I wanted to show you a little drill with me, a little sample-ish, and I will get this uploaded, and then my sister and I will be doing a drill with me, hopefully sometime this holiday weekend. And I really want to get this one done, and so that I can do my Ever moment that'll be here, you know, the next month. But I still have a lot to do. Let me move this stuff and just do a little show and tell here. And get it out of the way. You see, this is what I use for my little scooper for, you know, my big things, and then I put that in there and scoop it. And as you see, I have my little pieces of dryer sheet in there to keep the static down, because it did have a pretty significant static problem. Okay, let me take you guys out I'm going to turn you around because hold on. Let me turn this off and show you. Plastic back on because I've had to do it differently on both sides. Oh, we're going to hear a lot of barking because here comes the mailman. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he's far enough away and I can get this done before. Okay, so there's the picture, the Brotherhood. So on this side, I'm this far in. And on this side, yeah, there's the mailman. I'm this far in up here. And then down here, this is what we just did. And I'm this far in right here. So I need to do all of this in between. Yeah, here's the mailman. Yeah, the big, so I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Hi there, I thought I'd do, mailman's gone, so I thought I'd do show you how to do one of these. So here's the pen, okay, that I'm going to convert. So you need a pen, and you need a drill pen, and then you need something to cut with. And I find this cuts much better, you know, a blade like this. And then I have a little cutting board. I have a mat that I do when I do my duct tape crafts and things. I have a mat that I use. So, but I just figured this is just easier. It's very easy. And so you open it up, and from the bottom, not from the top, and you take out the spring, and you won't need that. Put it right here. And you take out the pen, and then it also has this that goes on top of this and is used to do the clicker down. Now in some videos I've seen where they put it here, and on some of the videos the pens are shaped a little different, and this part, they use this part to make the drill pen, but I haven't found that to be necessary. So I do this, and I use this to measure. So I do this, and I put this even with this, and then, oops, so even with that, and then with this being on there, like that. And then this is how I measure. Sorry, my dirtiness under my fingers. Not very attractive there. But, and then I usually went just a little hair longer than this. And you can always cut off more, but you can't add. Well, you can, but it takes a lot longer. So, add just a little tiny bit longer than that, and then you can put this by the side, and then I just do enough to pierce it and kind of roll and pierce like that, and it comes off, flies off. Right there, there's a piece of that. And let's hope this one works, because my other ones worked just beautifully. So I put that in there. Don't need that part on these type of pens. And I did I think I might have made it a little bit too long. Of course, my other ones I made perfectly. Didn't have to worry about them being too long or anything. A little too long. Of course it is. So let's clip off a little bit more. So this one didn't fly off. This one's just right here. Oh. And that back in there. And there you go. It's all ready to go. Put the glue in there, or the wax. I went back to the red wax because the other was just didn't like it. So I can take a couple of these so I can show you, and mix up beautifully. See? So that's all there's to it. So I just had to take off this, throw this part away. I keep them just in case, you know, whatever. But the drill pen I have is a little bit shorter than this one, I think, but it works. Just I love the grip on these, and I mean, it just takes a couple of seconds to do it. I mean, really, it didn't take me, what, let me see what the time is on this. So it took me 5 minutes 29 seconds, so a couple minutes was a little bit too generous. So anyway, I think that is it. I will sign off, and thank you for subscribing, for liking, for commenting. Let me know what you thought about the tutorial. Maybe I'll do a little bit more. Let me know if you want a tutorial on something other kind of crafts. My sister really loves watching me do the duct tape crafts, and so I'd love to get that out again and maybe show you something, you know, something different for you to watch while you're diamond painting. And just let me know. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.